There are basically two free ways to move your data from Android over to an iPhone. The first one is done with an app called Move to iOS. This method transfers pretty much everything, including your WhatsApp. The only catch is that your iPhone needs to be factory reset or brand new. On your Android, download and install Move to iOS from the Play Store. Open the app, accept the permissions, and choose between connecting it via cable or Wi-Fi. Now, on your new iPhone, go through the setup and choose to set it up without another device. Also make sure you're connected to the same network as the Android. Then keep following the setup prompts until you hit Apps and Data menu. From here, select the last option from Android. A code will pop up on the iPhone and just enter that on your Android to get them connected. Now you will see everything you can transfer, from messages, your Google account, photos, apps, settings, and at the very bottom, even WhatsApp. Once you select that, it will show you an authorization window. You can also add specific files or an entire folder from your main Android storage, which, it's a huge time saver. Once you hit continue, the system will start moving everything that you picked. This may take a while, especially depending on how many photos and videos you had. But once it's done, it will show you if there are any errors. Like, for example, in my case, there were some voice notes that were not transferred and a couple of contacts. After that, just log into your Apple ID and finish the setup. This process will save you a lot of time, but at the same time, there's a couple of things that it doesn't handle perfectly. For example, you will notice that the wallpaper didn't transfer and that the home screen on the iPhone didn't keep the same layout as I had on the Android. It's true that it identified the installed apps, but if you want them right now, you will have to download them manually. Otherwise, you will have to wait until the system gives them the download priority. As for everything else, it worked perfectly. If I go to the Files app, I can tell that it moved some folders that I had on the internal storage of my Oppo. And if I log in into the WhatsApp, I just have to log in again into my account, but all the chats were transferred perfectly. If there's something that didn't get transferred manually, or you're just using your iPhone and you don't want to reset it in order to use this app, well, in that case, you will have to move files manually. But don't worry, that I'm gonna give you a couple of tips on how to do this quite fast, especially with photos and videos. In this case, the easiest way is with Google Photos, since on the iPhone, you can see and download all the photos you upload from the Android. Otherwise, install Local Send on both the Android and the iPhone. On the Android, select all the photos and videos you want and send them straight to the iPhone, just like you would with AirDrop. Or if you're old school, just plug your Android into your PC, copy the photos to a folder, and then move them to the iPhone using iTunes. For any files and documents, you can basically do the same thing, or if you use a cloud service, for example, Google Drive, you can upload everything you want from the Android and on the iPhone, download it directly. Or even easier, through the Files app, you can access your Google Drive directly and download everything to the iPhone. And if for some reason you want to move your calendar or your contacts, don't worry because iOS already has you covered. Just go to the settings on your phone, scroll down to apps, and then find contacts. Here, you just tap Add Account and log into yours. Now make sure that contacts and calendars are toggled, and that's it. There's some games and apps that require you to log in, but they save your progress in the cloud, so you should be fine. And there's some other cases that you actually have to export a file and then import it into the iPhone. There's a lot of things, but I guess that the main files that you should transfer, you can do it with Move to iOS or manually. But hey, if you have any questions or any issue transferring something, you can always leave it in the comments and I can help you, or someone else will too. Anyway, I hope you liked this tutorial and I see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.